first time visitor or local showing friends
on a
around,
train
thank
or
you for being
in
part of
the
this new
inclined
Chattanooga
railway.
tradition. Enjoy your ride on this engineering marvel.
I will show you
Hello and welcome aboard the historic Incline Railway.
view.
I'm Councilwoman Rakita Dotley, and I'm thrilled to welcome you to one of Chattanooga's most iconic attractions since 1895. Flying the steepest passenger railway in the world, the Incline offers stunning views of Lookout Mountain and a one-of-a-kind experience you won't forget. Whether you're visiting for the first time or returning for another ride, we're proud to share this piece of Chattanooga's history and engineering marvel with you. Enjoy the ride, and thank you for being a part of the journey.
Welcome aboard the Lookout Mountain Incline Railway, the world's steepest passenger railway and America's most amazing mile. Our incline car will travel nearly 1 mile straight up the face of Lookout Mountain at a speed of 600 feet per minute, reaching an altitude of 2,100 feet above sea level. The car in which you are riding was installed in March 2020. Each car is steel and was especially built for the incline at an 18-degree angle. Each car is 42 feet long and weighs 12 tons. Two 1¼ wire-inch cables carry the incline cars up and down the mountain. You should feel more comfortable about your ride, knowing that the cables have a combined strength of 142 tons. The cables are fastened under one car, wound around huge drums in the machine room at the top of the mountain, and connected underneath the other car, so that the cars act as two weights on a pulley. When one car comes up, the other car comes down. The entire cable system is changed every 3 years. Other safety features are an Otis elevator safety governor, which automatically locks the cars down if they go above a speed of 10 miles per hour. A giant automatic brake in the Incline Railway's machine room will lock down the cars in the case of a power failure. And there are manual brakes which can be used by the operators as well. In recognition of the Incline Railway's historically significant role in unique mechanical design, in 1974, it was designated as a National Historic Site by the United States Department of the Interior. Also, in 1991, it was designated as a National Historic Mechanical Engineering Landmark by the American Society of Mechanical Engineers. The incline began making history 125 years ago on November 16, 1895, when the car first reached the crest of the mountain. The car was made of wood and had open windows, which gave the passengers an exhilarating feeling as they traveled up and down the mountain. In the early days, the power was supplied by huge coal-burning steam engines situated at the powerhouse at the crest of the mountain. On each trip, the incline cars would carry coal for use in the boilers in specially designed containers attached to the upper end of the cars. In 1911, the coal-burning engines were converted to an electrical system. Today, the two 120-horsepower motors, huge drum gears, and other operating machinery that provide power for the car can be seen at the top of the station through a viewing area, a not-to-be-missed part of your incline experience today. Lookout Mountain is part of the Cumberland Mountains, part of the Appalachian chain, as are the Great Smoky Mountains. Lookout Mountain is the southernmost mountain in the Appalachians. Many of the mountain residents use the incline sometimes as their only link to the top of the mountain when we have ice and snow, which is luckily not too often. The incline has also been used to haul freight, mail, and school children. As the incline is the fastest mode of transportation up and down the mountain, it has also helped mothers get to the hospital on time. There have also been several weddings aboard the incline while the cars climb the mountain. As the incline climbs historic Lookout Mountain, it will travel through the cities of Chattanooga and Lookout Mountain, as well as Hamilton County and the Chickamauga and Chattanooga National Military Battlefield. Traveling up the mountain, you'll notice the temperature is cooler, since there is an approximate 8-degree temperature difference between the Chattanooga Valley and Lookout Mountain stations. The grade of the track at the steepest point near the top is 72.7%, giving the incline the unique distinction of being the steepest passenger railway in the world. When we reach the top, visit our observation decks, the highest observation points on Lookout Mountain, for a breathtaking view of the Chattanooga Valley. On a clear day, you can see 6 states. For those of you who enjoy history, plan to visit Point Park, located 3 blocks from the Lookout Mountain Station. Point Park is part of the Chickamauga and Chattanooga National Military Park, the nation's oldest and largest of its kind. The Civil War Battle Above the Clouds was fought in part at the park's current site in November 1863. The battle took place on a day so rainy, misty, and foggy that many times the soldiers had to withhold their rifle fire for fear of hitting friend rather than foe. Thus, it was named the Battle Above the Clouds. Another problem in defending the mountain, as the soldiers lowered their cannons to fire on the troops coming up from the mountain below, the cannonball would roll out of the cannon barrel. When General Grant was on Lookout Mountain in 1863, it took him nearly 4 hours over very rough roads to reach the top. But, as every visitor to the Point Park area discovers, it's worth the effort. Today, the incline railway takes you almost a mile straight up Lookout Mountain in about 10 minutes. At Point Park, you too can marvel at the view that General Grant saw of the Tennessee River Valley, 1,500 feet below. For a more unique look into Civil War history, be sure and visit the Point Park Visitor Center and Battles for Chattanooga Electric Mountain Museum. We hope you enjoyed your ride on the incline. When you reach the Lookout Mountain Station, take your time and enjoy shopping, the observation decks, machine grill, and the Incline Centennial Photo History exhibit. On behalf of all CARTA employees, we hope you have a nice visit on historic Lookout Mountain. If there's anything we can do to make your visit with us more special, please don't hesitate to ask us.
You could have to do that. Look, I'm keeping me up.
Look at this. Oh, look at the water coming out.
We are so far up.
Look how high we are.
I'm so scared. That's like
Awesome, right?
that's like 3 states. That's 6 states. That
Righty,
is
welcome to the upper station. The upper station has 3 levels of observation decks, a cafe, gift shop, machine room, also high pizzeria and bar. Why, Point Park is about 3 blocks from here. The trains will be running about every 20 minutes with the final train of the day being at 5:40 p.m. So feel free to take any train back down the mountain. Alrighty, watch down at Lexington.
I can't stay up.
Hold on to stuff. That's why they put these rails here.
I'm hanging on for dear life.
After we go around.
Yeah, same.
I'll catch you.
Let everybody in front of you walk.
This is so inclined.
Alright, can we hit stop? So that you don't take up all the...
Okay, we're in the inclined railway building at the top of the mountain. See? Look, we're at the tops of mountains. I want to go into the gift shop.
Gift shop ready?
Gift shop. Oh, why does it smell like that?
Smells like pizza.
Oh, that smells so weird. Yuck. That smells so weird. Well, look at all the candies upon chips, upon candies, upon chips, upon toys, upon shirts. Oh, yuck. Oh. Oh, there's an iPad for sale. No, there's no iPad for sale. That's somebody else. Somebody's. Dun, 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 dun. I did not see this. Look at these glow galaxy stars. Duh. I can stick these onto my room.
Yeah, we can get those anywhere, buddy. Oh, look at the otter.
Otter! Here's where all the...
Tyson.
Yeah.
You people.
I found a Lamborghini. Wait, I really want it. And guess what?
There you go.
There's also going later in this video, we're going to this place. Later in the video.
Go observation. Or
Let's go to the observation deck.
Okay.
It's this way, I think. Please.
Wait, we're at the top of a mountain?
Can you stop recording so that we're not taking up all my memory on my phone, please?
Okay. Okay. So I am super scared. And oh, look at the rail tracks.
See, because like,
So,
see that tower? There's the tower right there.
the tower right
Here,
over,
look over here.
there.
Nobody's here.
Nobody's here.
Those two tall buildings right there,
Two tall buildings, yeah, over there.
and then our hotel is going to be right in that general area, right in between.
Our hotel is like right there. Now I have to zoom out to find one so you can see what I'm seeing. And I also had some technical difficulties. I'm heading down.
I'm going up one more.
No.
Upper observation deck.
I'm going down. Okay. Water step use handrail. No, I have to film. And plus, I didn't even get hit. I'm going into a building. Well, the pizza smells bad. If you were smelling what I smell, well, that is bad.
Blueberry.
That's a blueberry.
There's lots of flavors. Party pie. Look, look at sprinkles. What's that?
It's a moon pie mint. And it's 8 of them.
Mmm. Dad just had one of those.
I know. Actually, I'm gonna get something else. Okay, so I set this up. And later in the video, we are going to Ruby Falls. Okay, so here's a small high chew. Is there even a bigger high chew somewhere? I love high chews. Why can't they get bigger ones?
I'll buy you a high chew. Those ones are great.
Grape. Okay, I'm getting a high chew. No matter what.
These guys are. Is it an axolotl?
Axolotl?
Cow.
I'm getting the axolotl.
You're getting the axolotl.
Axolotl. Purple.
You've got a
grape
purple theme going.
Purple. Purple. Pure. I'm getting everything purple in the store.
No. Here.
Wait, I want to get something for Dad. I want to get this for Dad.
No, Dad doesn't need a koozie.
I'm just going to get my dad a koozie.
Hi.
Can we pay over here?
Oh, okay. Unless it's tap. Is it tap? No, I can. I mean, we have tap over here. Yeah, we just don't have tap here. Okay, yeah, let's do it.
Okay.
I need to use that to pay.
Okay, one second. I'll have to give my mom her phone to pay. We are just waiting to go down. And waiting. I'll just skip you to the part where we start going, okay? 1 minute remaining. It's time.
Film my ankle.
It's not time to film my ankle.
If you don't make meaningful videos, Mom's just gonna delete them. A good editor would too.
Trying to be on the other side.
Okay, well, we're about to go. Let's go.
Boom. Sounds like potential.
See, look, we're moving.
Mountain in.
Welcome aboard the historic Lookout Mountain Incline Railway, where you're experiencing a testament to Chattanooga's resilience. On December 7th, 2024, a devastating wildfire nearly ended this 129-year-old tradition forever. The fire began in a rock slide triggered by freezing and thawing, sent boulders rolling down Lookout Mountain, generating sparks that ignited a 10-acre wildfire at 5:30 that morning. The flames severed the incline's specialized cable system and damaged crucial rail infrastructure, forcing a months-long closure. Throughout the incident, the incline safety systems, including its emergency brakes and protective
Oh, we're
measures,
almost
worked
down.
exactly as designed, demonstrating the railway's solid engineering. But the impact went far
Wait,
beyond
now we're almost at the middle. How I know is the splitting part. It's the exact middle.
Suddenly lost their primary source of foot traffic. The economic ripple effect was felt throughout Chattanooga as one of the city's top attractions sat silent. Yet, from this devastation came determination. The entire incline railway team worked tirelessly with emergency responders, with Director Matthew Higgins remaining on site for 98 consecutive hours. New cables were ordered, damaged infrastructure rebuilt.
Oh, there's wires.
Today,
There's
as we climb these historic paths, we're riding on more than rebuilt infrastructure.
What's that sound?
We're experiencing Chattanooga's unbreakable. The fire that could have ended this story instead became a chapter of renewal. Ashes to ascend. Lookout Mountain Incline continues to be a part of the most important mile. Now, even thank you for listening today, and welcome back to the rails that refuse to be silenced.
That's scary.
Welcome aboard the Lookout Mountain Incline Railway, the world's steepest passenger railway and America's most amazing mile. The Incline Railway will travel from an altitude of 2,100 feet above sea level at a speed of 600 feet per minute straight down the face of Lookout Mountain to the Chattanooga Valley below. The grade of the track at the steepest point is 72.7%, giving the
Heard that, we're in
Incline Railway
Chattanooga.
the unique distinction of being the steepest
This
passenger
whole
railway
video,
in the
we were
world.
in Chattanooga.
The car in which you are riding was installed in March 2020, and its many windows were designed to offer a magnificent panoramic view of Lookout Mountain in all its natural splendor. In the spring, thousands of dogwoods bloom. Summer brings out the mountain laurel and rhododendron, and in the fall come the brilliant reds and yellows of the hardwoods. Winter especially is a unique time to visit the mountain. The view from the incline is unparalleled in its clarity, more than any
Oh wait,
other
no,
time.
we're not even
The panoramic
close
roof
to
overhead
all the way
lets you see the
down.
horizon and the surrounding countryside, so you don't have to move from your seat. The incline center rail is used by both cars going up and down the mountain. When we enter the passing switch and move past the other car coming up the mountain, we are exactly at our halfway point of our downward trip. As the incline descends historic Lookout Mountain, it will travel through the cities of Lookout Mountain and Chattanooga, as well as Hamilton County and the Chickamauga and Chattanooga National Military Battlefield. Lookout Mountain, which is part of the Appalachian mountain chain, is actually a plateau stretching 83 miles. 3 miles of Lookout Mountain are in Tennessee, 35 miles are in Georgia, and 45 miles are in Alabama. For many years, one of the local artists has had an arts and crafts show each fall at a place way
plateau
on the back of the
extends that
mountain, which
long.
she named Plum Nellies, because it was Plum out of Tennessee and Nellie out of
Here comes the
Georgia.
other one.
The first great natural ridgeline visible ahead is Missionary Ridge, where the last part of the Civil War battle for Chattanooga was fought. It was said that when Missionary Ridge fell, this was truly the death blow to the Confederate
here
States
they
of
come.
America. Chattanooga was known as the
There they
gateway to
are.
the South because it was a major rail center and
What was
had
the
natural passes
second
through the mountains. Chattanooga became the staging point of the famous Battle of Atlanta, immortalized in the movie Gone with the Wind. During the Civil War, the hardest fighting on Lookout Mountain occurred at what is now known as Battlefield Park. The Craven House, which first served as headquarters for the Confederate Army and then the Union all in one day's time, is one of the landmarks in the park. The house was built by Robert Cravens in 1850, and he lived there with his family for nearly 13 peaceful years. However, on November 24, 1863, the first of many cannonballs fired from the Union batteries began smashing around and into the house. The long-awaited Union Army attack on Lookout Mountain had begun. On March 3, 1893, the United States government, recognizing the historical significance of the Cravens House, purchased it and the surrounding 85 acres of land. This was soon to be designated as Battlefield Park. The park holds many artifacts from the war, including parrot guns used by Confederate soldiers and monuments which stand in silent remembrances to gallant men from both sides. At Point Park, you can see the New York Peace Monument, which stands 95 feet tall and portrays both the Confederate and Union soldier in a handshake of friendship. As far as it is known, this is the only Civil War monument honoring both armies. The various incline railways have played an important role in the historical development of Lookout Mountain. The first incline was completed in 1887 as a means of travel to the scenic area, just below the point atop the mountain. In 1888, Point Hotel, a lavish 4-story inn with an unequal view, opened to the public atop the first incline. The hotel was as splendid as the surrounding scenery, and the ride in the incline was an exciting experience, with a trip to the top lasting over an hour. You are now riding in what is now known as Incline Number 2. A local man, John T. Crass, envisioned an incline railway that would be fast and inexpensive. In June 1895, Crass and several other investors applied for a charter, forming the Lookout Mountain Incline and Lula Lake Railway Company. With the help of picks, shovels, dynamite, and about 1,000 workers, the first cars began traveling up and down the mountain on November 16, 1895. Incline Number 2 proved to be the answer for the transportation needs of the mountain.
They use
In
dynamite
over
to power this thing.
125 years of operation, over 4 million passenger trips have been taken on the railway. The incline is a National Historic Site and a National Historic Mechanical Engineering Landmark. If time permits, plan a trip to the headquarters of the Chickamauga and Chattanooga National Military Park, where the Battle for Chickamauga took place on September 18th and 19th, 1863. It's considered by many to be the bloodiest battle of the Civil War, with over 34,000 casualties. At the park, there's an audio-visual presentation about the battle. In addition, one of the world's finest shoulder arms collection, the Fuller Gun Collection, is housed at the park and has been valued at over $30 million. We hope you enjoyed your ride. While in the area, we hope you will visit the other beautiful places of interest here on Lookout Mountain.
Okay, we're almost
We
done.
recommend
See?
visiting spectacular Ruby Falls, the Zipstream Aerial Adventure, beautiful Rock City
that
Gardens,
first one,
and battles for the Chattanooga
that first
Electric
one,
Bath and Museum.
Ruby Falls,
In
is
downtown
where we're
Chattanooga,
going
you can
next.
enjoy the
You're
Chattanooga
gonna
Choo
see
Choo
it.
Entertainment Complex, cruising on the Southern Belle Riverboat, exploring the Tennessee Aquarium, the Creative Discovery Museum, and IMAX Theater. Thank you for
went to
visiting the
Creative
Lookout Mountain
Discovery
Incline
Museum.
Railway. Please
It
take your
was
time and enjoy
fun.
the incline's lower station, especially Clumpy's Ice Cream. There are also many unique shops and dining options in historic St. Elmo within a short walk. On behalf of all Carnet employees, please enjoy your stay in Chattanooga and let us know how we can make your visit a more pleasant one.
Welcome aboard the historic Lookout Mountain.
Riding welcome to the bottom station. Please remain seated until the train comes to a complete stop. If you have a return ticket for the top station, the trains will leave about every 20 minutes with the final train of the day being at 5:40 p.m. Also, we will reboard on your left-hand side. That's if you have a returning ticket for the top station. Thank you for riding and watch step as you exit.
Okay. We'll just show you when we arrive there. Okay, well, we're in Ruby Falls Cave. Yes, can you also hold him? Okay, well, we're in the Ruby Falls Cave. See? We're just waiting here for some reason. What's ahead? Nothing. Nothing's ahead. It's a dead end. Light.
Is it tight enough?
It's loose. We'll get you to it.
Maybe I'll loosen it.
We'll get you to when we're moving. There's one more elevator. Fact, we're 260 feet below the surface of the earth. We're moving. We're moving.
I think it opens up here before long.
Look, there's lights. There's hope.
It's about 6 foot forward here.
There's hope. There's light.
I'm 6'2" and I know 6'2 and a
Ruby
half.
Falls Wi-Fi hotspot. Hey, there's Wi-Fi down here.
You just be like this the whole time.
There's
The question is,
Wi-Fi.
do you bend like this or do you walk like this? Whoa, look at this opening. Stalactites forming, yeah.
Oh my gosh, look at those stalactites. If you can see them.
It's kind of wet too.
Yep. I just got my stuffy wet.
Who got a cave kiss? I'm just telling Millie. Tell me if she gets one.
Yep.
Oh, okay.
He was telling me a guy that just came through, he was 6'9".
Oh, the hot water.
Yeah.
Look
got
at
a blue
there.
light
Look
down
at
there.
that. Look down in there. I want to go down in there. I want to go down in there. Oh, we're getting to a dark spot.
Okay, let's turn our light off so
Oh, there's TVs.
Here's
then you
a,
can turn it back on, okay?
there's TVs.
Guys, we're going down just a little bit more. All right, guys, come on in, come on in, come on down.
I know, honey. It's okay. We'll turn your light back on in just a second. Come right here.
Are you up there, Chuck? Somewhere. Guys, Bill, come on in just a little bit more. We've got another family to bring in. Come on, tighten up. Go ahead and fill up a hole in front of you. Jacksonville, we got you.
I got you.
All right. Well, folks, I've asked Jacksonville to be the caboose on the train. All that means is we get to be together for a presentation. I'm going to make sure everybody's here, nobody missing. So every once in a while, I'm going to holler for Jacksonville, and they will holler back and say, yeah, they're here. And if I don't hear them, if you would relay that to me, let me know that everybody's here. I appreciate it. Before we go in, just a few things need to go over. First is, I want to ask that you please, please, please do not touch any of the formations in here. And the cavern is active and the formations are growing. If you touch a formation, that rock can absorb some of the oil that's on your fingers. It'll cause that formation to stop growing for up to 10 years. So please do not touch any of the formations. And the cavern is active. That means that water is dripping from the ceiling. That means that floors are wet and slick. So we got handrails, use those where you have to. And as you walk through, if you get a drop of water on you, it's called a cave kiss. And it's supposed to be good luck. You get 10 or more of them, go play the lottery. When you win, just send me a little something back. So another luck work, all right? The other thing I gotta talk about is this. We got low clearances all throughout the cavern. Now that rock is hard, does not give a bit, and I'm here to tell you that first-hand experience. More than once. So watch your step, watch your head, everything else ought to be good. And one other thing I need to ask of you is that you not throw any coins into the water. Don't do the wishing well thing. We have found that those coins are leaching much faster than we thought, and they are polluting the water. So I would ask that you refrain from that. We've got a short video to show you. Gives you some of the backstory on Ruby Falls, and I'll be right back with you.
As you move through the cave, please refrain from the use of gum and tobacco products. Stay with your guide and follow the safety instructions. Watch your head, watch your step, and use handrails where provided. Thank you.
Okay, we're done with the tutorial. We're done with the tutorial. So now we're going in. Oh, we are officially in. And this may be an hour and a half long thing, but I'm only going to show you like 10, 15 minutes. Look at this safe. High voltage.
Yeah, but it's hard.
There's so many
to see
safes.
with projecting out too.
There's another safe.
I'll know if I can run.
Stalactites.
Oh, look, this one connected here, buddy.
Look right here, bud.
Looks like teeth.
Oh,
Looks like teeth.
if you can see it, warning, slippery area. They put a trash can over. They put a trash. Oh no, they didn't put a trash can over it.
Coming through. People coming through.
So we got back up.
Get in the water.
Watch your head.
Were there any ghosts?
Only three? That's it?
That took like 5 minutes for all of the group to clear out. That doesn't seem a lot, but it was a lot. It was like at least like maybe 25, 50 people. We're going. I bet Dawson.
Imagine crawling through this right here, Tyson.
That's what the discoverer.
I would not be crawling through that when I was like 28.
Oh, yeah.
He looked like 28 years old in the tutorial. Boop. There's a light.
That's what they named it. See that thing right there?
Oh, that's pretty cool.
That looks like a foot.
The elephant's foot.
Elephant's foot.
This guy right here.
Oh, it even shows some of the leg. Person after person. Oh my gosh, look up in there.
Alright, we're starting to lag.
Oh my gosh, look in there. This is starting to look pretty cool.
Do you like this?
I love this. This site marks where LED lamps were able.
Wow, this is it right here, huh?
Yep, that's it.
Wow.
But that was already.
Yeah.
They were crawling for this long. Well, actually, even longer than that.
This is a
Like about 6 hours. Wait, we're in Ohio now?
Yep.
Jacksonville's here. All right, we good. We're coming up on our first major formation in the cabin. This is Cactus and Kansas. tall one is cactus. I'm not sure why somebody called it cactus. I don't think it looks like one. The smaller one, we call that one a candle. I've had a lot of people tell me they thought it looked like it was made of wax. If you look in the top of it as you go by, you'll see it's got a wick hole. Looks like somebody actually lit a candle there. And we'll go on up.
I see some people. Okay, well, this is the end of the video because my phone is running out of battery. So, bye. And I'm in the middle of a video. Please consider subscribing.
You want me to do one for the guys?
Good.